So many things to tell the world. You have bought a vehicle. People onto your village who fall sick in wee hours. You know, the insecurity has cropped across the globe. Why don't you help your friends? Why don't you get out? My father used to move out at 3 a.m. Our regimes here were so terrible in Uganda. You remember in the 70s, Uganda was not so good during bad regimes. But my father could sacrifice his life and move out with his vehicle and go help out those women who want to go and deliver. Yes, in hospitals, 7 miles away from home. You see, not looking at his life as something. You have a vehicle. Why do you leave people on the roadside? Why do you leave people and proceed alone in your vehicle? Why don't you help your friends? Yes, they are bad people. Those who are, taken or given a ride and at the same time rob those vehicles from the owners. So people have lost that mercy now. They say, no, when you bring in someone, when you want to give someone a lift, you bring in someone who will again cripple on you and take your vehicle. Just because of that, mercy you have applied to such a person. So, why in these maram roads? Why do you drive recklessly, failing to put in account or in mind that even the people you are dusting up in these maram roads, the dust you have rose up because of your overspeeding, have taken a bath in the morning, and they also need their tidiness along the roads and where they are going, wherever they are going. But you decide to blow up the dust for speeding. Why don't you apply that human speed when you are with in your relationships with your wife, your children? You, the father, you are so reckless. But your children, you are so robust to your wife. You see, you don't want to sit down and decide upon certain issues. Just order your children. Distance yourself from your children. Distance yourself from your wife, and they see you as an emperor in the house. Why do you do all this? These are all the things we must look into and memorize and come back to our senses. We have gone far. When you meet your friends down there, why don't you help them out? Others have no supper. Others have no treatment. Others are bad loaf. Money is rotting in your account. And people are going hungry. You heaped all the papers on one account. You have billions. You're a billionaire. But when people around you sleep hungry, what type of rich man are you? You are that kind of person whom Christ told to go and disperse all his riches to the poor, and went away very unhappy. Said, no, this can't be. But fulfilled all the Moses laws and so on. But went amiss with that one. That one strayed him and left Jesus in very annoyed. So, when you look at our social circles, there are many things that we need to put in place. You be gracious to people. Move around people's homes. Get information about people. If you are wealthy, then you help them out. Give them projects. They are weak. They know nothing. They are ignorant. You are wise. You are knowledgeable. You try to assist them out. You don't abuse them. You don't make them remember their simple life their parents lived, and they have inherited the same. No. Wealth belongs to the Lord. He gave you and did not give them. But he gave you as a temptation to look and see out your heart. How do you behave when you have this wealth? Do you undermine your fellow citizens? Or do you take time to think about them and help them out of the problems they are ditched into? It is your obligation. It is your time. It is your responsibility to look. You go and visit hospitals. Look at those who are helpless there. Those who are being pinned by money by doctors, even if drugs are for free. Look at these hearts of those people in hospitals, the authorities who go to the national drug stores and get medicines or drugs out of there, and then divert them to their own shops or localities. What type of spirit do they have? Then people die all over the worlds when medicines or drugs are there, but because of money, they are unable to deliver them, just as the law is. Hmm? The policy, the government policy, education. You can't look at the children who can't afford school fees. Help them out. Yes, help them out. Pay tuition for them. It is what you have to look into, you wealthy people, you rich people, you people who own money, you people who have some money with you. These are the I call it hard tasks you have to undertake to prove to the Lord that what you gave me, I also gave out. How much did you pay the Lord to acquire such wealth? Even when people dislike you as a person or your personality, but you don't give up helping them with your funds. This is what Jesus did. Those whom he came to save mocked him, slapped him, caned him, spit saliva onto him, and did all sorts of evils against him. Lastly, they caned him, they crucified him, and took off his last resort. That was the robe he had put on, and had to apply votes. Who to take that robe? And left Jesus naked as he was born until he went to the grave, but never gave up. He never gave up with the people, however much bad they applied to him. He was always merciful and endured some until the last minute when he had to offer his life for them. That's how we come to be saved today. That's how we come to be known into the heavenly kingdom. And God looks unto us as people to forgive, as people to pay heed to. That's what we are supposed to do in this worldly life we are experiencing. My brother, my sister out there, take these words as very important to you and stimulate your mind to do this. You have got experiences now. Those who have left billions and billions of shillings and dollars in the banks and euros and pounds and whatever, francs and so on. Apart from cropping or bringing in quarrels or attracting quarrels who erupt in families, what more have they done? So when you give all this money to the poor, when you help the poor, this is what you will account for. This is what will be accounted on your account. This is what will be credited on your account. But if you are selfish on earth, nobody enjoys life when with you. Nobody wants to be next to you. Nobody wants to come to your home. Nobody wants to come to your job point. Nobody wants to interact with you. Why aren't you? You will end up badly. So come back to the rightful arena and do what is needful. Do what is needful for the people. Oh yes,